Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Homechoir. It's a Sunday morning, and it is time for our Sing Sunday broadcast. It's the last live Sing Sunday of 2025, and we've got some gorgeous Christmas music for you, entirely appropriate as we're getting very, very close to the festive season. A very good morning to everyone watching live. Good evening to those of you watching on the other side of the world, and huge love to anyone watching in Australia. We're just receiving news of this awful tragedy that's unfolding, and just to say, although we're on the other side of the world, we're thinking of you all and sending lots and lots of love. So there we are, and hello to everyone who's watching in the UK and across Europe and in the USA, and let's get our sound checks on the road. Good. We've got a real mix this morning of old and new, both in terms of the recordings and indeed the musical stylings. So please make yourselves at home if you're new. This is Homechoir. My name's Ben, and you, you're very, very welcome. Make yourself at home. Grab yourself something to stay hydrated this morning. I've got a rather nice coffee. And it's not actually stone cold yet. We'll see what we can do about that throughout the broadcast. Let me say hello to everyone who's watching live but not in the chat today, particularly to Helene, Bill and Val. Good morning, folks. And can I say hello to everyone who's in the live chat as well? Who do we have here this lovely morning? It's sunny and not too cold. I don't expect that to last. Hello, Alison. Hello, Angela. Hello, Liz. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Irena. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Jane. Hello, Jill. Hello, Linda. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Nicola. Hello, Sarai. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Irena. Hello, everybody. Hello, Amy as well. Lovely to see so many of you. Some people haven't seen in ages, and it's great to see all of you. So let's get started, shall we? We are singing Homechoir at this time of year in the key of B flat major. And so take a nice deep breath and let's sing and start the show. Here we go. Beautiful singing, everyone, and a very, very good morning. Welcome to your Sing Sunday. And, well, as it is very, very, very nearly the big day, it is a Christmas carol sing this morning. We're going to start shortly with Gaudete, which is frankly, a classic recording here on Homechoir now. We'll then follow that with I Sing of a Maiden. And this comes from a couple of years ago when we were working our way through our choral alphabet series. It's a beautiful setting by Christopher Upton, and it's in 3 parts with the medieval pronunciation, the Old English pronunciation of I Sing of a Maiden. Then we'll sing It Came Upon the Midnight Clear, our most up-to-date song that we learnt back on Wednesday in 4 parts with the descant by David Wilcox. We'll follow that with Past 3 o'clock, a West Country carol, before In the Bleak Midwinter, sung by Patchway Cathedral Choir, special guest soloist Katie England. This is the Harold Dark version, of course, will take us into our minute of reflection and lots to think about and reflect on in our last minute of the year. Then we'll have Nata Lux, the classic recording from a few years ago. It's Jamie Hall's setting of the ancient text, and it's Homechoir's recording, which we did in aid of Choirs Against Cancer. Before we finish off today, I'm going to send you off for the rest of your Sunday with the music of George Frederick Handel and Joy to the World. A heartfelt sentiment if ever there was one. So what's coming up on Homechoir this week? Well, on Wednesday we have some more classical inspired Christmas music. I've called it the Classic Homechoir Christmas Sing-Along. And so do come along on Wednesday and share some wonderful classical pieces with me. And then on Friday, well, it's a Christmas jumper special. We'll be pulling as many of these terrible crackers as possible and singing some of the lighter music from the Christmas repertoire, some fun and frolics, and maybe a mince pie or two to wrap up our live streams for the year. Now, we do, of course, have a special Christmas Day broadcast. This is in aid of the Marmalade Loneliness charity. I've been going on about it for weeks, but I do think it's worth repeating that we're doing a Christmas Day show, 11 a.m. on the big day. You are all very, very welcome to drop in the live chat to watch the whole thing, or even watch later once it's streamed. But do please, if you know someone who's going to be on their own on Christmas Day, well then do send them the link. The link is in the description. It's also in your newsletters. And we would encourage anyone who's going to be on the run, come along on Christmas morning, 11 a.m. live if possible, or later if you can't watch it live, to enjoy the smooth sounds of Homechoir and to share some camaraderie, some music and some Christmas joy. And of course, if you want to support Homechoir and the work that we do, and we are here all year round, not just for Christmas, we do all sorts of styles of music. We reach out into the world and we do good, folks. We really do. We raise money for good causes. We raise awareness of vital charities. And of course, we provide some fun and frolics in an otherwise sometimes quite troubling world. So if you want to help us do what we do, then you can become one of our donors, and we couldn't do it without your help. So thank you to everyone who already donates. To find out how, go along to homechoir.org/donate. And again, huge thanks to everyone who's kept us on the air this year. We really appreciate you. And of course, I mentioned that newsletter. It's a vital step to keep up with our Homechoir programme, which is always moving forwards. And you don't want to miss a moment of it. So go along to homechoir.org, fill in the very short form, and you will receive in your inbox, as if by magic, a Christmas miracle all throughout the year. The Homechoir newsletter, crafted with great care and great love by the Homechoir elves. And it contains all of the links, quite often scores, and even links to things that you won't get unless you are subscribed to the newsletter. They are unlisted links to things like rehearsals, extra sessions, and even entire concerts. We've had several this year. So don't miss out. Make sure you're subscribed and you will get that once per week. And of course, the extra special treat, the icing on the Christmas cake, if you will, is if you tell us when your birthday is, well, we will sing you happy birthday when your special day rolls around. And we've got so many lovely birthdays to sing for today. Richard's today, and then on Tuesday, Jane, Marion, Karen, Joe and Colleen, and we'll sing for those 6 wonderful choruses. I also saw Carolyn mention that her grandson is celebrating his birthday today, so happy birthday to him. If you tell me what his name is, I'll sing for him as well in a minute, Carolyn. But in the meantime, while we wait for that, let's get warmed up, shall we? We're going to roll our heads around, roll our shoulders around. Just get ourselves ready to sing. Fabulous to see so many people joining us in the live chat. Lots of people talking about coming along on Christmas morning. I shall be here in the live chat as well as on screen. Though the on-screen version of me is dressed appropriately for a live stream. The me on Christmas morning, I can reveal, folks, will be in a dressing gown with a Christmas hat on, preparing sprouts. That's what I'll be doing at 11 a.m. on Christmas morning. And frankly, I could not be happier with the thought of that. Take a nice deep breath. Thank you, Carolyn. I noted we will sing for Arthur as well. Great name. Okay. So take that nice deep breath in and sigh. And again. Splendid. With a little bit of gentle humming, warm ourselves up before we start off with a bit of Gaudete. Nice deep breath and let's sing together. And some Christmassy shapes. So ho, 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 your turn. Lovely. Deck the halls. Lovely. Silent night. Very good. Santa Claus. Lovely. Let it snow. One more. Gaudete. Very appropriate. So our first song shortly will be Gaudete, but actually the very first song, of course, is Happy Birthday to our choristers celebrating today and on Tuesday. So Arthur, Richard, Jane, Marion, Karen, Joe and Colleen, a very, very happy birthday to all of you from all of us at Homechoir. Ready? After 2, 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Arthur, Richard, Jane, Marion, Karen, Joe and Colleen. Happy birthday to you and many more. Many fairly happy returns of the day to all 7 of you. Lots of love from all of us at Homechoir. So everybody, our first song is Gaudete, a classic of the Homechoir stable, a very, very old song. And of course, the word Gaudete literally means rejoice. Rejoice. Christ is born to a virgin. It is a song that comes from Pie Cantiones. And where do the tunes of Pie Cantiones come from? They come, of course, from Finland. Great things come from Finland, including the Cancelet, Fiskus Scissors, and many, many more things, and some lovely people as well. We're going to start off with this Homechoir classic. We've sung it many times, and so do feel free to have a go at the solos as well. But this is all of Homechoir singing Gaudete. Here we go. The cloisters of Patray Cathedral ringing out with the voices of Homechoir. People from all around the world singing together. It's a medieval Christmas sound. It's earthy and it's unapologetically cheerful. Wonderful stuff, everyone. Thank you so much. And from something exuberant, we move to something a little bit quieter. Not that one, Ben, or that one. What's happened? Oh, I know why. We're going to show the score on screen, that's why. Well, the next one is I Sing of a Maiden by Christopher Upton. And this is a piece that comes from our choral alphabet series, which is a couple of years in the past now, but still it's one of the things I think I'm proudest of throughout Homechoir's nearly 6 years on YouTube. A groundbreaking series where every week we put out a new song where the composer's surname started with a consecutive letter of the alphabet. A lot of fun to put it together, and of course trying to find something appropriate for this time of year was challenging until I reached out to Chris, who lives and works in Norwich, and he wrote this wonderful piece, put it on CPDL for us all to enjoy. And just a quick note, we will be doing a very, very special project in aid of and in support of the Choral Public Domain Library in the new year, and it'll be Homechoir leading the charge and a global campaign to raise funds for them. More on that after Christmas, but it's something really to look forward to. For now, let's enjoy Chris Upton's I Sing of a Maiden. In your very best Old English, everyone. Chaucer would be proud. Here we go. There we are, everyone. Not a piece that you find on YouTube very often, but an absolute treat to sing. Hope you enjoyed it, and special hellos to Chris this morning. Hope all's going well in preparations for Christmas. Now, a piece that'll be well known to many of you who sing in choirs, particularly in the UK, is It Came Upon the Midnight Clear. But what you might not know is that the original lyrics for this are not English. They're not British. They were written by Edmund Sears in 1849. He was a Unitarian minister in Massachusetts. And this piece was written during a period of political upheaval and social unrest. Who could imagine such a thing, everyone? And what's striking about this, I always feel, is that his words talk explicitly about a weary world and longing to hear the angels' song again. And it's a carol that refuses to pretend that everything is fine. And I think there's an important message, as always, in these words. It's not just about the joy and the tinsel and the Christmas tree. It's about taking a moment to think about our world. And it's at times when things seem at their darkest. It's at times when things seem, I think, the most hopeless, is where we need to be singing music like this. We need to be reminding ourselves of the need for good and the need for joy in our world. So, there we are. Unapologetically, bleak words, lovely music. It Came Upon the Midnight Clear, our most recent song, with the glorious descant by Sir David Wilcox. Let's sing our hearts out, folks. Here we go. It Came Upon the Midnight Clear. Here we go.
Oh, how
beautiful music. It's beautiful harmonies, beautiful notes, and a really important message. And we're going to move from that to something, well, a different take on Christmas altogether. And what I love about Past 3 o'clock is how it does encourage us to think about the ordinary people at Christmas time. It's not all about angels. It's not all about the wealthiest of all. Well, this is a song sung by the ordinary folk. It's a West Country song, and I should include in the next year's version of this all the stuff about the cheese from the dairy bring they for Mary, and all of the more earthy messages behind this. But this one is lighter and a little bit more jaunty than the last couple. So from Past 3 o'clock and a cold frosty morning, isn't it just? Here we go.
Past 3 o'clock and a cold frosty morning, past 3 o'clock, good mother masters all, born is a baby, gentle as baby, son of the eternal Father supernal. Past 3 o'clock and a cold frosty morning, past 3 o'clock, good mother masters all, said what singeth, angel and ringeth, hark how they rhyme it, time it, and chime it. Past 3 o'clock, and a cold frosty morning, past 3 o'clock, good mother masters all, meeteth rejoices, hearing such voices, ne'er to foresaw a cannoning Noel. Past 3 o'clock, and a cold frosty morning, past 3 o'clock, good mother masters all, light out a star and leadeth from foreland, princess to meeting, worship and greeting. Past 3 o'clock, and a cold frosty morning, past 3 o'clock, good mother masters all, thus they I pray you, upstairs must stay you, till ye confess him likewise and bless him. Past 3 o'clock, and a cold frosty morning, past 3 o'clock, good mother masters all.
Fabulous song. Apologies for the issue with the words there. Realised I didn't have the words set up for verses 4 and 5. Schoolboy error. It's not like I've been doing this for nearly 6 years. I do love the theme of this, and of course, so much of the history of Christmas carols comes from these ancient traditions, which include wassailing, more on that on Friday, and the idea of waits, people who would go around and they would sing and they would call on the hour to, well, this is before you had the time on your wrist or indeed as a clock on the wall, and these people go around and wake you up. And quite often this time of year, they would sing these jaunty songs, and Past 3 o'clock is one of those songs. Now, before we have our minute of reflection, we're going to have In the Bleak Midwinter. And this is a much-loved setting by Harold Darke, recorded in the magnificent surroundings of Patchway Cathedral. It's never sounded better, I have to say. And it's a setting of words by Christina Rossetti. And a little bit like the words for In the Bleak Midwinter, there's a real starkness to Christina Rossetti's words. They're not sentimental. They're very pragmatic. There's frost and cold and hardness before any warmth arrives. And Darke's setting mirrors that emotional journey beautifully. Begins with restraint and then grows into warmth as it develops. And I just want you to enjoy the way that Harold Darke leads us through Christina Rossetti's beautiful words. And that last verse is the one I want you to reflect on. What can I give him, poor as I am? And if we think of the need for giving at this time of year, whether it's the financial support that you can give to a worthy cause, whether it's giving your time to support someone who needs it, or even as giving your heart, giving your thoughts and love to those who need it, today more than ever. Well, then that, I think, is what both Harold Dark and particularly Christina Rossetti wanted for us. So let's enjoy this beautiful music, and afterwards our minute of reflection. Here we go. A beautiful setting of beautiful words with a beautiful sentiment and a message that we should all hear at this time of year. And before we continue, we're just going to take that all-important minute of reflection. A moment to think about the world as it is and as we hope it might be. It's about the message of peace that Christmas brings, even when peace feels fragile or distant. It's about the joy of music and the way it connects us across distance and difference. It's a moment to hold in our minds those who need us, who are ill, those who care for those who are ill, and for those who have lost someone this year. Our community is here for you and is here for each other, and it's something we're very, very proud of. And you don't have to do anything special during this minute of reflection. Just be still, breathe, and let this moment be what it needs to be for you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Now, after that stillness, we're going to sing the beautiful O Nata Lux by Jamie Hall. And this is a very special recording. We've enjoyed it a number of times over the last few years. It was recorded as part of Jamie's campaign a couple of years ago to support choirs against cancer. We raised a significant sum of money with our donations, but we've left a beautiful recording which has been seen thousands of times by people from all over the world, and it's touched many hearts. And it's worth noting, as we've spoken about some of the darkness in our world over this broadcast, that the words themselves come from the ancient hymn O Lux Beata Trinitas. It translates as O Light born of light, and as we're a week away from the solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere, the darkest time of the year, this is where we need the light the most. And Homechoir's light and Jamie's music shines very brightly indeed. Here is O Nata Lux. beautiful singing, everyone. Huge thanks. Not just for that recording, but for so many others over the last 6 years. It's always a joy to hear the music of our home choristers join together from all around the world. Sometimes, in some very difficult circumstances, the most beautiful music emerges. And we're going to finish today with one of the most uplifting songs in the Christmas repertoire, Joy to the World, the Lord is Come. This is by Handel, and of course so many of the choral repertoire's finest pieces are by George Frederick Handel. And we're going to wrap up our broadcast for today with this one, sung by, again, Patchway Cathedral Choir with special guest star Anna singing the soprano part. This is a song we've been singing for years, and of course it always puts a smile on my face. And don't forget, we've got more broadcasts coming this week, but for now, let's have Joy to the World, shall we? Here we go.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven rejoicing, and nature sing. Joy to the earth, the Saviour reigns. Let men their songs employ. O'er fields and lands, from hills and plains, repeat the sound, rejoice, rejoice, repeat the sounding joy. No more sins and sorrows grow, no thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings flow, for us the curse is found, for us the curse is found, for us the curse is found. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations move. The glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love.
There we are. Very few can say it as well, and no one says it's better than Handel. Well, folks, that is your Sing Sunday programme for this week, and indeed for 2025. We do, of course, have some lovely broadcasts coming out to you live this coming week. We've got the Christmas Classical Sing-Along on Wednesday and the Fun Folk Friday Festive Fest on Friday at 2 p.m. And then, of course, you've got your Christmas Day Sing and some other special treats in your Christmas stocking over the Christmas period. But this is the last live Sing Sunday of 2025. So thank you for being here. Thank you for helping make it very, very special indeed. And let's just remember all those people we were thinking about and reflecting on during our minute back there. And lots of love to all of you. And I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you on Wednesday for more festive fun. All the best, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.